Hi everyone, you are welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be talking about 10 facts I need to know before writing my NCLEX exam as a foreigner. Before I proceed, I'll just make us to understand what an NCLEX exam simplifier. NCLEX exam is National Council Licensure Examination. This is the exam that is written by nurses in the United States, whether those that are trained in the United States or foreign trained. And before you can practice as a nurse in the United States, you have to write this exam. So we have been given equal opportunity as a foreign trained nurse to practice also in the States, but you have to write the exam before you can practice. The first thing I'll be talking about is the nature of the exam. The exam is an objective question. This exam is testing all the nursing contents you have learned from 100 level to 500 level, the what you learned in pediatric, maternity, psychiatric, every aspect of nursing you've learned. You need to just understand what the nature of the exam is before you can even set out to go for the exam. Secondly, I'm just going to be talking about what the structure of the exam is. The exam is structured in different ways. We have the multiple choices, we have the select all that apply, we have the calculation part, we have the part where they're going to draw something and you point on a particular thing they ask you to do. That's called the hotspot. And we have the prioritization part. That prioritization part is you prioritizing your care for your patient. And also we have the teaching part, in which there is a condition they can ask you to teach someone about it, but in an objective manner. Thirdly, you need to know your content. Content. You cannot underestimate the power of your content. Though you have learned a lot when you were in school, you were the best students in school then, that doesn't count in this exam. It's a different exam. As a foreign trained nurse, we are being exposed to a different way of exam pattern, but this NCLEX exam is way different from how we are being trained. So you have to know your content, and what do you have to understand about the content is reading the right textbook. There are a lot of review programs out there. We have the REMA review, we have the standards, we have the OS review, we have the SC, a lot of content comprehensive review out there. But I will specifically recommend like take two content program to do, and exclusively study with them, not just having a bunch of review programs and you get confused at some point. So if you have two specific one that you really want to follow with, you ensure you give so much time to the reading. You can't just say, okay, because I'm the best student in where I'm coming from, I just need to read for a few times. You need to just study how the exam is, how the teaching is, how the structure of the questions and the content is. And like I would say, in the content there are some things they want us to know, and there are some parts that you need to cram before you go to the exam. There's no way there are some values you need to cram before you go to the exam. There are some graphs, there are some materials you need to familiarize yourself to before going to the exam. So I won't underestimate the value of your content. The content is the key. Also, you need to know the time frame that will take you to prepare for the exam. Some people will prepare for 6 months, some people will prepare for 3 months. Knowing yourself, knowing what works best for you. If you know, okay, if you dedicate this particular time, if you dedicate like 2 months to it, 2 months without doing anything, studying for the exam, you're gonna come out good. And if you know that, oh, okay, I'm the slow learning kind of person, I need like 5 months, dedicate that 5 months, dedicate that 6 months to it. Also, the other point I'm going to be talking about is prepare that you're going to be writing the whole exam. So the mistake some people make is that when they are preparing for the exam, they just prepare, okay, I will be writing like 75 of the exam, and when they get to the exam and the exam is taking them more than 75, they get confused, they are tense, and they are unable to make it through in the exam. So prepare yourself. Oh, I'm going to write 145 of the exam, I'm going to write the whole exam. They are testing you on all aspects of nursing. Don't just be good at one part. Don't just be good at pediatric and not be good at cardio, or not be good at maternity. Be average in everything, in all the aspects of nursing. Choosing the right center, because of the fact that, oh, I don't want to drive too far, I don't want to drive to a place where I don't know. You choose a place that is close to you, and maybe you choose a place close to downtown. I know that sometimes downtown can be so busy, and you'll be hearing trains, cars, people moving around. Though the place is soundproof, but there are still a lot of distraction that comes along the way. So choose a place. Even if it's far, you can drive a day before the exam, sleep over in an hotel, and go to your exam. Or choose a place that is very serene, a place that won't stress you out. You won't be thinking of where to park your car. You won't be thinking of some other things that might distract you during the course of the exam. Just think of a place where it is serene, where it is very accommodating. Especially when you're foreign trained, they can just be like, oh, your ID is not from here, oh, it's expired, oh, we can collect this ID, you have to go and bring another one. Those are the things like that can really destabilize someone, and even you might forget what you've read. Within a 2 hours now, you can forget what you read. Another point I'm just going to be talking about is when you're preparing for the exam, when you're reading, when you're studying with groups, when you're studying with friends, pick a particular date. Don't just study without picking a date. Okay, let's just say, okay, I'm going to be studying for 3 months. Yeah, let me just fix on the 26th of this month, I'm just going to be writing the exam. Pick a particular date that will give you a heads up. Okay, I'm writing my exam soon, and it's really enhance the way you study. You already have a goal. Okay, I'm writing my exam this day. It ginger you more to read. It's cheer you more to read, to study, to practice more questions. So pick a date, pick a day, and the time. If you are the morning person, you can pick morning time to go and write the exam. If you are the afternoon person, pick afternoon. So there is a way. The way the exam is being scheduled is you have morning time, you have afternoon time, you have evening time. So if you are the night person, pick evening, and pick a date that is that suits your body well. Because if you are the morning person and you go in the evening, you'll be grumpy, you might forget what you read. So pick a specific date, time, and day you want to go. And by the time of your study, always give yourself a word of affirmation. Affirm to yourself you're going to pass, because the way the exam is, it has make you to feel by the time of your study, you begin to feel overwhelmed about the exam, because you have a bunch of things to read, things that you have been studying for 5 years. They want to test you in a day, they want to test you for 4 hours. You know how awkward that can be, testing you what you have been studying for 5 years in just 4 hours. So every time you're studying, keep telling yourself, oh, I can do this, oh, this is my time, oh, this exam I'm going to pass. Don't let negativity come in when you're studying for the exam, because when you begin to say, oh, can I really do it? I used to have carryover when I was in school. it won't really work. A lot of people that are best when they were in school, by the time they write the exam crash them. Where some people that really put in their best, that they are not really stand when they were in school, by the time they write the exam, they pass the exam at one sitting. So keep telling yourself, oh, this exam, you're a beast, I'm going to crush you. I'm going to be successful with this exam. Keep affirming to yourself daily. It's really helps when preparing for the exam. And also keep your dates to yourself. Some people will be like, why is so weird, why you say I should keep my dates to yourself? Well, I have different experiences. I have heard of different experiences of people telling their friends, oh, I'm going on this day, and the pressure you get from friends and family, and they're like, when are you writing your exam? Oh, have you written your exam? Oh, have you seen your results? So those pressure really affects your reading sometimes. It affects your reading because you be like, oh, all eyes are on me. Oh, they are expecting what I'm going to bring out of this exam. So keep your days to yourself. Keep the days of the exam to yourself. It's fine. It's fine by me. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell me. I don't mind. So keep the exam dates to yourself. Know when you are writing it. Know it by yourself and by God, and by telling God, oh, this is the time I'm writing my exam. God, it's in your hand. It's really a mighty exam. It's really a very big day. It's like a wedding day. It's a very big day. So keep it to yourself and keep trusting God that, oh, it's gonna be successful. The last point I'm going to be talking about is the exam day. On the exam day, you have millions of things running in your mind. You have studied for months, you have studied for years, you have studied, and you want to be tested in a sight of a computer for 4 hours. So there is this anxiety that come on that day. You just want to miss. You don't want to miss it. So on that exam day, I encourage people, if you are traveling far, if the place is like 2 hours drive a day before the exam to the place and lodge in an hotel. If the center is close to you, go like an hour before the exam. Go stay in your car before they even open the center sometimes. So before the exam day, prepare whatever you'll be needing on the exam. You don't need to carry any pencil, you don't need any calculator to the exam hall. Everything is given in the exam hall. So take whatever you'll be needing to the exam, or what are the things you need? Your ID. That's the only thing you need to enter the exam hall. Your ID and your printout sheets that you are scheduled for the day. That's the only thing you need. Take it along with you. Don't carry too much load. Only if you're carrying your car, you can put maybe your snack, because you are allowed to eat snack. You are allowed to eat snack. If you need a break, you can go out of the exam hall and go and eat your snack and come back in. So if you're going, just pack whatever you'll be needing a day before the exam, not on the day of the exam and you're running around, where do I put my ID, where do I put my this thing? No, pack it a day before the exam and put everything in your bag and get to the exam hall like 30 minutes, 1 hour before the exam. 1 hour before the exam, sit in your car, wait for the examiner to set up the place. Go in with your ID and your paper. And if you are taking a snack with you, there is a locker where you can keep your stuff, and you put your stuff in the locker. What you need to know during the exam, there are so many things that keeps coming to your brain at that period. You want everything keep rushing into your brain as if when computer is resetting. That's how the way the brain will be working at that particular time. Everything keeps coming to your brain. So just relax your mind. Take a deep breath. Relax your mind. You want to go and give birth, relax your mind. Take water if you need to take water. If you need to take energy boost before you enter, if you need to take mineral water before you enter, take enough water before you enter. And when you enter, because you're gonna be checked in, you're gonna be they will check you in. When you enter, relax your mind, because there are some people that make the mistake of writing, jotting whatever they've read down, jotting down, and they waste so many time doing that. Relax your mind and listen attentively to instructions given to you by the examiners, the people that will be in charge of your computer. When they tell you start your exam, and just put your mind at rest. You know it. That's the beautiful thing about this thing. Everybody know in one way or the other you have read. Now it is time for you to reproduce what you have read. It is time for you to reproduce what you have known over time. So relaxing your mind, selecting it, like the ones that are not right, cross it out. The two ones that you feel might be right, justify it by your thinking. Oh, if I am in this shoe, what am I going to do as a nurse? So before I finally close whatever I'm saying now, I just want us to know that this NCLEX exam is really prepared, is a professional exam that is organized for nurses to test their safety as a nurse. So they are testing you to know if you are indeed a safe nurse, because there are lives that are put in our place, there are lives that are put in our custody to take care of. So they want to know whether if they put a dying person in your hands, are you going to be able to take care of the person perfectly? Are you going to be able to care for the person in the right manner without causing harm to the person? So they are really testing your safety as a nurse during the course of the exam. Keep understanding, oh, I am a safe nurse. Oh, what will I do to make this person safe? What will I do to keep this person alive? That's what they are trying to test in us. So for as many that are preparing for their exam, don't allow the stress of, oh, my friends have passed, my neighbors are asking me when am I going to become a nurse, my this thing has done this, oh, I have been in the United States for so long, when am I going to write the exam? See, everybody has their time. So relax your mind, put your best in it, and you will surely come out good. You will surely come out great. Relax your mind, allow the process to work smoothly in you. Allow yourself to express. Everyone has this potential in us that we are not allowing ourselves to bring out. Just allow yourself to bring out that potential. Let the process help you through, and you will surely come out in flying colors. If you have any questions, just put it down in the comment section below. If you have question about the exam, what you need to do about the exam, any question whatsoever about the NCLEX exam, just let me know. Put it down in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.